We're back, and I feel like today I'm actually going to get some stuff done. So, welcome to I'm Hobbs, and welcome to part 4 of our Otto-themed PC. By the way, welcome to all you Otto fans. I've noticed a slight uptick in the Otto viewership in this. Thanks for coming and watching this. So, I'm Hobbs, and you're watching HMOD.
Husband, in honor of our marriage, I give you a regiment of battle mechs and the means to support them in perpetuity.
My love, in honor of our marriage, I give you a vast prize. The Capellan Confederation.
Alright, assholes, it's your old pal Hobbs. Here to tell you about Shadow of the Alliance. Follow the journey of Mateo Beauregard, a young mech warrior in the service of the Taurian Concordat. In the wake of the Steiner-Davion wedding, Laconis III has just been invaded by Davion forces, hoping to bang on Maximilian Liao's back door. Beauregard must fight to save his team, the woman he loves, and his people. Want to get in on it? You can! Donate bits to become a character in the book and help save Laconis III. Every bit helps this book become better and better looking to Catalyst because the goal is to make enough to commission artwork, including a cover and artist drawings inside, like the old days. Be a part of the legend of the Laconis Wolverines. Donate today. It will go to a good cause.
So, okay, you'll notice that it is a bit messy. So I have to get this cleaned first. So let's do that. And we're back. Thanks for joining us again. So if you are new to this whole channel, and with all the influx of Otto fans, I'm guessing you are. We're building an Otto-themed computer, and it is going to be a basically big giant book nook, or playset, as they say, kind of like a dollhouse. So, what we did last week was a bit of designing. We designed out the door panels. This is going to be the fold down. God damn, that thing's big. All of this is going to fold down into a stage. And then these are going to swing wide. These marker bits right here, these are for the hinges. I got to drill the holes for them. That's one of the things we're going to do today. We basically gutted this whole thing and tried to mock up the water loop and ran into a bit of a problem. First of all, I found out that this thing just unscrews and comes off. That's awesome. That makes my version of putting a computer together much easier. So what happened was there's this big, huge 420 mil radiator that's going to go right here. And it's going to be facing this way. It's going to be slammed up against the door panels to give me every single space I can. Here's the rub. Because on top, another radiator has to come down like that, and then come up from the CPU, go in to the top one, come down the other side, and then come out there and then go back into the res. Problem was the 280 EK water blocks, the EK, it's the X, the 280X, was too thick. And so I said that it had to go back, and hence a new one has come. This is going to go here, and this new radiator will no longer push up against the power supply here. God, this thing is dinky compared to the other one, but it'll fit, and that's just fine with me. That is not. Well, it does fit. The housing is getting. Let's move that. Oops. So while it does fit, the housing is getting in the way. Get in there. Nope. This is not happening. So let's try something. Because there's one way that this is going to be just okay. And for that, we need the power supply. This is what happens every single time. I clean up, and then I make a big, giant-ass mess, like 2 minutes into filming. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can just mock this up real quick. This is going to be interesting. I need some tape. Would you do me a favor and get the gaff tape out? Our lovely assistant Evie will be assisting me. Sorry.
You're okay.
Okay. What is block? Oh, that thing. Okay. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of cutting. Well, ooh. No.
That's really tight.
No, I wouldn't do it like that. I'd do it from the front here.
Oh, okay.
But that's really cool. I got these. These are mounting brackets for things. Hi, sweetie. Look at you, cutie.
I don't normally hold her.
And just the hair just wafts down with her. They're just fan or like radiator mounts. Now the idea was to use the top panel as the thing for this. It's kind of a problem right now. There's two things I can do. I can use a mounting kit to set it up in here, which is fine, or I could shave a little bit of the chassis just in the parts where I need it to fit, and then bolt it to this, which would in turn be bolted to this. The interesting thing is going to be roping the CPU tube through all the cables to meet this radiator. God, that thing is massive. It will be very... Does this thing come out? This looks like it's on a rail. It is on a rail. And it's got these little... And I discovered it because of these little... It's got a rail, but it's also on this little... On these little nubs here. I wonder... I am very intrigued. Ow. What do you do? Okay. Screw. Oh, it's a screw right here. Okay. Now that's convenient. I wasn't expecting this. This is nifty. So it just goes right back in there like that. So if you want to remove the motherboard, you just nifty. Okay, that's nifty. Nope. I can just come out then. The wife joining us with her office chair. What I can do, I have made these holes, and I've also punched them with my hole punch in preparation to drill the holes for the hinges. I have to use the plasma, and I'll tell you why. Because Evie was like, why don't you just you can use the angle grinder. This is why. Right here, I can't just, if I cut that with an angle grinder, I'm losing material. And also, since the cutting disc is like, it's almost an eighth-inch stick, I'm losing all that versus plasma, which will be a much, much smaller slit if I do it right. Looks fucking tits. It sucks so hard, Donald Trump thought it was Bill Clinton. Yeah.
I no longer want to be a part of this.
On the fucking ball this time. Nope. I'm so on the ball, you'd think I was Kobe Bryant. Ah, you didn't think I was gonna go there, did you? It's really been fun doing this build, because I get to talk about my music days very often.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Like that time I was playing a show. She was at a lot of them.
It was.
A lot of them. Do I have enough? No. It's a shame. But I do have this. And so, because of that, I can make a pretty decent window here. I don't need a whole lot of clearance.
Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Yeah, that'll do. That way I'll have less waste. That's ready to cut. This is ready to cut. These two things are ready to cut. That door panel is ready to cut. After that, I work on the top panel so that I can mount that, which means I have to shave into here. So this is, I guess, obviously ready to cut. I just have to remove a little bit of the chassis part. So that the only thing we have right now that I can do is I got to do the front door panel, which means more painting, which means we're going upstairs. Actually, I was wrong. First thing we have to do is go upstairs and cut all the frickin' metal off the panel, so we're gonna do that first. I have not done this in quite a while, so this is going to be interesting for all of us. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the right side panel, and that's because I have more. I can actually use some of this and to get some test cuts to see how the aluminum itself cuts, because I have no idea how it's going to work. Last time I used it, it was with steel. Steel's a little bit thicker, it's a little bit tougher to cut. This should just cut through like frickin' butter. Yep, goes through just like butter. Oh, I can do this. Oh, why was I worried? Wow. Ah! Well, that was fucking fantastic. This is exactly what I wanted. Right up against the metal. If you do it quickly enough, you're going to eat up your consumable, but if you do it quickly enough, the line, it's not going to melt too much. There's a little bit here, but it's not all the way through. But if you do it, if you drag it across the actual metal, you run less of a chance because you can get a straighter line, run less of a chance of fucking melting the shit. Good stuff. We're done. We're done. Cool. And I didn't blow the system, not once. We're ditching the window. And that is because there's too much going to happen. And I don't want stuff to just like bonk into any plexi. The only solution to that would be to sort of recess the window. I'm not in favor of that because of the monitor that's going to go here. So Evie's idea was to just forego the window, and a couple of days later I agreed with it. The idea being that it's just going to, like, what if he wants to reach in there and move shit around? That would be fun. But also, there's too much stuff going on that would get in the way. The hinges, the hinge bolts that are going to come through it, the thing that's going to be here to pull it down. There's just so much stuff, and so the window is out. The window is out, and I'm fine with that, because as you pointed out, there's going to be air getting in there anyway. Screens don't block shit. Let's just put that out there. Screens don't really block shit. It just takes longer. You can go like this, but I mean, we've had a bed jet for 5 years, and I fucking guarantee you it needs to be cleaned. Like it's like pig pen sticky, I bet. Just all the dirt that's on the cooler. Oh man.
Your brain right now is.
Beep, 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 beep. Once it comes down and the velvet's on top, oh god, that looks so fucking cool. Give me that. It's about 2 inches. Oh! I wish I had the figure, but that's pretty damn nifty. And so these are gonna flip out like that with the with the other 2 fucking screens. He's just gonna have to make sure that he doesn't, you know, slice his head open. Not that he's gonna be able to stand that high. Oh, it's close. Oh man, this is annoying. Okay.
You've almost got it, baby.
Ooh. I could have ripped my belly open. Come on, 7. Come on.
Why do you do that every time?
Okay. It's not friendly, but it's in. And it's gonna be tight, but it'll go in. Ha 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 ha. So if I raise it up, I can raise it up. Ooh, hell. Like, I could put it right there, actually. So, ooh. Ha ha ha! Do you think?
Why would you want to raise it up? It's just gonna make it tighter to get the pipe in.
But that's the stage.
Okay.
Everything would be level with the stage. So this is the new reservoir. We were gonna use this Corsair DX5 or XD5 or whatever the f it is, HXD5. But I decided not to. Everything we're doing works better with sharp angles. This is the new EK Quantum, whatever the f. It's the EK Quantum Mechanic. It's the Quantum Kinetic Pump Reservoir. It's got a nice edge to it. I can mount it right by the pump, by the radiator, since the fans are going to be on the door. And in front will be Little Miss Otto dancing in a cage. Because we're going to take trim tape, we're going to paint, we're going to mark it up so that it looks like there's a cage behind her, and then we're going to make a cage in front of her. This is a little less room than I thought we'd have, but it's still a nice amount of room. And anyway, so that's the idea. What do you think?